Hey, here. Okay. So today we want to talk about knots and these liners and these ropes. There are times that you need richer and thicker ropes that I'm going to tell you why. And there are other times that you're going to need these thinner lines. So each one of these do actually have their own purpose. And I want to teach you how to knot them, how to make knots that are useful in your camp. So we're going to go through three types of knots, three kind of essential knots that you're going to use the most in your camp. So I'm going to start with this thick ropes. The thing that you have to take in mind is there are actually three things that you have to take into consideration before learning how to tie the knots. Um, First of all, you're inside the nature, so nothing's stable. So you'd have to make your knots and whatever you do flexible inside the nature. Because sometimes it's pouring rain and you want to change the position of your top or tarpaulin. Sometimes it's windy and the actually the wind rotation and the motion of the wind will differ, and you'll have to adjust your setup with the way that the wind is behaving. So you'll have to keep in mind that your knots have to be flexible. The other thing that you have to keep in mind is that you want it to be released quickly, because you don't want it to be mingled and you don't want to actually cut your rope in order to get it, undone. And the third thing is that you want it to be reliable. When you have it knot, you have to be kind of sure about the knots that you're making. These are the three things that you have to keep in mind. With that in mind, let's get started. All right, these thick ropes, they are actually made to hold your body weight or things that are heavier. So mostly for the times that you're gonna set up your hammock, these liners, actually these ropes do come in handy. So yeah, keep that in mind. So what you're gonna do with these thick ropes, they're gonna carry about like I suppose 160 kilos. Before you buy them, ask the person that you're buying from. You're gonna wanna have this lined up like this. Then you're gonna choose your tree. For instance, this one. You're going to wrap it around the tree. You're going to actually put this through this pocket here, and you're going to adjust it. The thing that you have to take into consideration is that this must be in your, the height must be to your eye line ish, kind of like. So this is it. You got it like fixed here. And then you have to make a pocket by making a circle. So you'll put your hands through here. You'll take this one to the side. You'll take the other end of the rope to the side. And then you will make a circle here. You'll simply put it on the other side of the rope. And you grab this. And you've got yourself a pocket that you've got to put and stick through. Something like this. Then you'll gently pull it, and there you go. Then the loop of the hammock will come and they'll sit here, and that will sit here. So this way, this is secure, this is flexible, and when you want to, actually this is an easy release one. So you'll pull out the stick, you'll throw it, and then you've got it open like this. But there are times that you don't need that, heavy duty stuff, and the rope is not going to bear your weight, and it's going to be something to hold the top or your tent cover. For these occasions, you're going to need a thinner line, a thinner cord, something like this. For these kind of cords, you're not going to need that much longer cords. For those thicker ones, you're going to need some longer ones, something like 3 meters or 4 meters each. It adds up to like 8 meters. But this is going to be the 3 meters is going to be enough, 4 meters is going to be enough. And the reason is that you're going to have the simpler knot on here because it's not going to bear so much weight. So what you're going to do with this one is you'll take it like this. You'll take the end of the cord, you'll make a circle here just like the other ones. You're going to hold it like this. You're going to put your end of the cord through this loop, and then you're gonna have to push it through the other side of it. So once you have it, now this is a fixed knot, right? So I'm going to show you once again how it works. You see, you'll take this, when you want to open it, you'll take this loop off. See, you'll take the end of the cord right here, you're going to make a circle just like this. You're going to hold it like this. Oops, sorry. You're going to hold your line like this. You'll put this end of the cord through this one, below the line, the main line. And then through the loop again. So this is the kind of knot you want. See? Easy and simple. And then what you're going to do is, I'm going to find a stick here. Okay. This basically works like the last one we've talked about, but this is a much thinner cord. Now you'll make a pocket here. See? This is your pocket, and then you'll put the stick through. Now, this is going to hold your tarp. This is going to be a guy line for your tarp, and if you wanna flex it, you can, just like this. See, it's flexible and fixed. But sometimes you don't want to use a stick, or you want to use another kind of knot. This is the way to go. Now, you'll choose your tree. You'll wrap this around it, so that you'll have like this scenario. And then you'll make another pocket, just like the other ones that you made. You'll take this, you'll make a circle. You'll make a circle like this, and then you'll put it over the line, the main line here, and then you'll have yourself the pocket. Then you will just put this other line through this. Now you'll have something like this. Okay, now this is flexible, but the problem is that it won't stay. So in order to make it stay, you'll have to make another loop just underneath this one. Go through once again, and you see your second knot is underneath the first one. Just pinch your knot so that you don't lose the now you see you've got two rounds, and the second one must be underneath the first one. Now once you pull it towards the tree, you're going to tighten your knot. Now once again, I'm going to pinch my knot. I'm going to pinch my knot here. I'll go beneath this one. And now when I pull it towards the tree, I'm actually tightening it. You'll adjust it. Then, oops, I'm going to grab my knot here. Okay. Now this one is going to support my knot. So you see, I was pinching my knot earlier, but now this is securing my knot. So the knot is not going anywhere, and the line is secured in place. And when you want to take it apart, it's just a pull from this access cord here. I'll pull it down, and I'll pull it towards the other side, the opposite side that I was pulling, to actually tighten my cord. And this is going to be as easy as that. You see? It's so easy to actually take it apart. And that was today's tutorial. These are the 3 basic and simple knots that you hopefully learned today. And this is going to be so useful. This is going to be actually useful in most scenarios in the camp. And it works with everything. So yeah, I think that's going to be about what you're going to use and you're going to need. So be safe, be nice, and see you in the next one. And please do not forget to save this video so that you can use it when you're outside, when you're out in the nature. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.